Hey, it's Josh Mack with the No Limit Racing Show. How's your mom and them? Well, we're at Montgomery Motor Speedway with Stan Nairson, the general manager of Montgomery Motor Speedway. We've got a big race coming up for the Alabama 200, September 9th and 10th. I mean, tell us a little bit about it for what's coming up.
Well, biggest racing event I think in the country. You know,
Amen.
You got to talk it up big. But you know, it's the Alabama 200 Pro Late models for 200 laps, controlled cautions. A lot of fun. We're going to run that on Sunday along with our Modifieds of Mayhem, open wheel modified. It's a tour that races all over the Southeast. Saturday night, we're going to have late model sportsmen powered by WCIparts.com. We're also going to have Coca-Cola street stocks and modified minis. We're going to qualify the big cars and the modifieds on Saturday night. So it's a full night of racing. And then Sunday we come back and man, we'll just be rocking the walls with 200 laps of late model racing along with the Modifieds of Mayhem.
It's like I said, coming here as a kid and looking at the facility right now, I mean, I'm actually looking at a cup type track. I mean, for a half mile, you will not find any better racing, faster racing here in the South. Nowhere you go. 200.
The Alabama 200 started in 1960. A guy named Crash Bond won the race. Is that not a name for racing, man? And actually, there was a little bit of a dispute. They didn't actually name the winner until a couple days later. There was some questions on tech and how many laps he was down or who was down where, and so it took a little while. We'll be sure that when you leave here on Sunday, you'll know exactly who won the Alabama 200.
I bet you will.
Going back just a couple of years, I mean, it's amazing the names that have been there. You know, Chase Elliott won it a couple of years ago. Last year, Donnie Wilson, but everybody from Richard Petty, Donnie Allison, Bobby Allison. I mean, the list just goes on and on. Anybody that's anybody in racing wants to be here and be a part of the Alabama 200.
I was looking back in 1968. Richard Petty sat on the pole for the 200, and that was back when it was a sanctioned track for the Grand Nationals. And he led 125 laps, and Bobby Allison ended up coming victorious in that race. And you know, again, that bringing back something to the old Alabama gang and leaving it right here in the state.
Sure.
Really was blessed to keep it here, I guess. But there's a lot of great racers that keep coming to this race every year.
They sure do. You know, we've got our local favorites. You know, we've got Perry Patino, who's number 2 in points right now. Bobby Knox, you know, who his dad owns the track. You know, of course, he'll be here. But, you know, then you look at Augie Grill. I think he's won it at least 3 times, you know, and also
Augie.
A Snowball Derby winner.
Yes, he is.
You know there's going to be excitement when Augie shows up. Cole Williams, who won the Bristol race for the Short Track Nationals, and I believe he was a champion in Nashville last year. He'll be here. Man, it's just a good group of racers. You know, this is pure short track racing.
Exactly.
You know, you better bring your big boy pants when you come here because it's big speed, it's close competition, and no one's just going to pull over and let you go by.
I'll tell you what, we got a tri-county area, the Elmore, the Tog, and Montgomery County. Everybody needs to get to this event right here on September 9th and 10th because I'm going to tell you right now, as being a spectator, a fan, and not just a racer, but this place right here, this facility is phenomenal. The management is incredible. Everything that's laid out right here so where you and your family will have a good time. So make sure you sit there and grab your kids, your neighbors, your uncles, your aunts, and bring your mom and them because Montgomery Motor Speedway don't give you what you want, they give you what you need. I'll tell you what, everybody needs to get here to Montgomery Motor Speedway and we'll see you at the track. Deuce.